name is Nathan. I'm a clinical psychologist and founder of Nurse Wellbeing Mission. In this short video, I just want to introduce you to what it is I do and why you might want to work together. So people often ask me why I started Nurse Wellbeing Mission as a psychologist. Well, professionally, I'd worked with many nurses in brain injury rehab and witnessed what little psychological and emotional support they got. That was my starting point, and then in my own personal life I had some incredible experiences of both midwifery during the pregnancy and later delivery of my son, and then in my personal life when my dad was very unwell in ICU. Had some incredible care and support received from nurses there. I think nurses and midwives are undervalued in society, and setting up Nurse Wellbeing Mission was a way for me to utilise the skills I had to give back to people like yourself, who are just absolutely fundamental in society. So it was really a way for me to give back and do something that I love doing. So in terms of what I offer with Nurse Wellbeing Mission, I've got a bunch of free resources that you can access right away for yourself or your teams. The easiest way to do that is to sign up to my Nurse Wellbeing Mission community through my website or getting in touch with me via email. Through that, you'll get access to latest podcast episodes that I produce and run every 2 weeks on topics related to well-being and mental health. You'll also get access to my free Facebook group where I put a load of resources of me doing videos and other articles, live streams that involve Q&As and reflective practice, for example. In terms of support for organisations, there are a couple of different things that I provide. So one is my self-compassion coaching program, where I work with individuals or small groups of nurses and midwives, helping them to develop those skills to enhance the relationship with themselves, to develop more consistent and robust self-care so they can take better care of their teams and patients. So just to hear a little bit about what that work sounds like or feels like, here is a testimonial, a bit of feedback from someone I worked with recently.
I just love this session. You have just helped me so much with my inner critic, from going from this gnarly little thing like this to then realizing what it's all about and having no power anymore, to suddenly finding this wonderful inner yum is what I like to call it, that you've got this here, and you've gone from being really like self-judgment and really not liking yourself very much to actually realizing you are amazing and you are really good at what you do, and you do it so beautifully and you do it so gently, and you do it at my gentle space, my pace, not the space, and you make sure that I'm safe throughout, and that is really important, and that's why I really like our session together.
So something that I bring into all of my work is my own lived experience of mental ill health, from trauma to depression and suicidality, chronic pain, a number of other different things. I bring stories about these along with the practical skills and focus that I help people develop. So I also run workshops. I work with people like yourself to develop a series of workshops and interventions that are going to meet the specific local needs of your team to enhance their well-being and the functioning of the teams that they work in. One of my favourite things that I work on is self-compassion and self-forgiveness. So for example, in this recent workshop that I provided to a group of midwives, we were looking at ways to be kinder to themselves and to forgive themselves for not being able to always provide the level of care that they wanted in the context of having limited resources. So really helping work with moral distress. I don't use a cookie cutter approach when I work with people. I like to build relationships and to find out what their local need is, and to develop interventions, that'll be workshops that address those based on the skill set that I have, and think about the long term. So think about providing follow-up support, whether that is online top-up sessions for the staff involved in the training, whether it's additional coaching for the leadership team so that they can then deliver these emotion skills to their staff, or whether it's access to my online courses that I have available. All of these things can help to provide a kind of complete package. So if you are looking for someone who is switched on, cares about what they're doing, and is going to be trustworthy to support your team, then I would love to have a conversation with you. Get in touch. We can arrange a call, and I'd love to just talk to you a bit more about what's going on in your organization and see where I can help initially just in that first call, and then talk about how we might be able to work together for me to provide a package that is going to meet your needs. So you can get in touch with me via email, you can find me on my website or on social media. Speak to you soon.